In this video, I'm going to show you how a hole in my shoe led me to discover an affiliate marketing content strategy that not only builds a following, but also converts that following into sales and commissions for your affiliate marketing business. I've never released this strategy ever before, so I'm going to be releasing it right here in this video. Make sure you stay tuned, take notes, follow along, and use this strategy for your own affiliate marketing and promotions. And I promise you, you're going to get sales doing this. Now, if it's your first time here, I'm the infamous Joel, and your boss hates me because I show you how to live a life of freedom, passion, and fulfillment. And if you're infamous too, make sure you subscribe to that channel. Now, let's go. Now, first I want to break down what the hell do I mean by a hole in my shoe. Here's exactly what happened. I used to run a lot, right? I used to get my cardio in. Running was my main thing. It was my main release for getting, my endorphins going. And that was my morning routine in my business for a long time. And I was running one day, and this is after so many people told me I need new shoes. I had these old running shoes, these very beat up old running shoes, had all kinds of problems, and they look dirty and they're nasty and stuff. But people would tell me, get new shoes, get new shoes. But I love these old running shoes. So to me, it was like, no, I want to cling on to dear life. I want to hang on to them. I don't want to sell them. I don't want to get rid of them. I don't want new ones. I want these old ones that I run with every single morning. They're my favorite, right? So I'm running one day, and I feel this discomfort in my right foot. I feel like there's a rock or a pebble or something in there. I take off my shoe and I start shaking it out as we normally do, right? And start frustrated. I'm like, there's a rock in there. What's going on? And no rock comes out. There's no pebble. There's no rock. There's nothing. I look underneath the shoe. I try to inspect it a little bit, and I find a hole in the bottom of my shoe. So it turns out there wasn't a rock in my shoe. Instead, there was a big old hole going through the middle of my shoe, and it protruded upwards, and all the sole and all that stuff kind of pointed upwards and hurt my foot when I was running. I said, man, when did that happen? My shoe had gotten so old and beat up that it started to get a hole now and get all nasty and disgusting and dirty, blah, blah, blah. And then, guess what I did? I finally broke down, went to the shoe store, and bought myself some new running sneakers, okay? I'm just stubborn that way. Maybe you're not as stubborn as I am, but I like to hold on to old things. Maybe I'm a hoarder. I don't know. But that was the main reason that I went and bought new shoes. Now, what did I learn from that? Why is that the main topic of this conversation? And how did that lead to my discovery of an affiliate marketing strategy that helps you make sales every single day and build a following and all that stuff? Affiliate marketing content strategy. Because every guru on the planet is going to tell you, post content, post content, post content. They're going to tell you, post 875 Facebook posts every single day, Instagram, post on TikTok 20 times a day. That's because the guru has no experience whatsoever doing affiliate marketing. They're only good at teaching you how to do affiliate marketing so that you can promote their stuff. That's all it is. It breaks down into that, okay? I'm not interested in teaching how to promote my stuff. I'm not interested, even the people in the program, the affiliate franchise, a lot of them don't even promote the affiliate franchise. They promote other things because I'm interested in you establishing your own name, your own business, your own brand moving forward. Okay, that's what I'm interested in. So in order to get there, I'm going to teach you this strategy. I'm going to show you exactly how it works. Not only are you going to build a following from absolute zero, but you're also going to build a following that actually buys from you, a following that is actually hungry to go purchase your affiliate stuff. You cannot just post content. That's the thing. Everyone's being taught just post content, just post content. It always ends up being this copycat thing where everybody's content is exactly the same and there's no difference whatsoever. Okay, and there's no reason to buy from you versus some other, affiliate robot. Okay, so this is how you separate yourself. This is exactly what you do. Now follow along. I'm going to go to my screen here. Now follow along here. This is going to be an awesome, amazing, fantastic breakdown. I use this almost every single day in my own business when I'm posting content, and I'm getting sales every single day with affiliate marketing. Now this is what I coined and what I like to call the V. Okay, now don't think dirty thoughts. It's not the kind of V you're thinking of. Okay, I call it the V because of the shape. Now follow along here. This is I kind of like to break things down in visuals. I'm very much my mind is like an abstract thinker. I like to think of things in pictures and shapes and models and colors and blah 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 blah, metaphysical stuff. But the reason I call this the V is because it's literally shaped like a V. So when you're thinking about posting content, whether you're writing a post on Facebook or posting a picture on Instagram or posting some crap on YouTube or some crap on TikTok, I don't care where you're posting your affiliate marketing content. where you're trying to drive traffic, where you're trying to get leads, where you're trying to do this. You have to think of this in your head. All of your content needs to follow this V. Now, give me a like down below this video. That's another thing. Like this video, smash and pound and punch the like button, because I don't just make this content for my health. If I'm going to give you this for free, I at least expect a like on this video. Make sure you leave a like, okay? I'm going to give you some real juice, some real sauce here, because that's what I like to do. So let's get into this, because here's the thing. This is a story. Now, story-based marketing is not new. It's not, something that's groundbreaking. It's not something that I invented myself. I did invent the V, right? The idea behind it. But the next time you watch a reality show, the next time that you watch, a singing competition, they do this all the time. The next time you get a hole in your shoe, start thinking about how does that story start? It starts with the downside of the story, the rock bottom, the fall from grace. As human beings, we love a comeback story. We love them, love them, love them, love them. That's why we love Rocky movies. That's why we love all this stuff. Okay, that's why we watch the singing competitions, because, that's why we watch America's Got Talent. You notice how America's Got Talent, it's like, how is this old lady going to be a great singer? She's an old lady, oh my God. She starts belting out that song and blows everybody's mind. That's the comeback story. Everyone loves that. Everyone's addicted to that. They are looking for that. So no matter what niche you're promoting in, no matter what your affiliate marketing is all about, whether you're in health, wealth, relationships, fitness, weight loss, getting the right one, making money with crypto, I don't care what it is. In your content, you have to talk about first this downtrend, this downside. Start your story by, hey, there was a rock in my shoe. In crypto, it would be, I was down and out. I was working at KFC 9 to 5, and I started looking into this crypto stuff, and it was so confusing. I was so lost. I was so, how do I get started? I didn't have enough money. Then, right, once you hit rock bottom, I'm gonna put here bottom. Bottom equals discovery. Okay, discovery. This is where you're going to start to angle and position your affiliate offer, your affiliate product, the thing that you're promoting, the thing you're getting commissions from. You're positioning it as the thing that helped you get out of rock bottom. Now, if this is not your story, maybe you can use a case study, maybe you can use a testimonial, a story of a fictional character. I don't care what it is, okay? Me personally, I use my own story. When I tell you guys my story all the time, I always talk about how I went to jail, all the struggles I went with drug addiction, with alcoholism, all that stuff. There's a reason that I formulate it that way, and there's a reason that this works, and I'm going to get into it in just a minute. Okay, it's all psychology. But the reason that you need to structure it this way, and I'm going to get into that in a minute, but let me skip ahead because I want to get to the next part, which once you position that as your main thing, now you're going to talk about how things changed. You see how it's shaped like a V? It's the downside. Here's how I was. Here, you see this a lot in the before and after advertising. If you're up late at night, you see the infomercials, you see weight loss stuff, a new miracle weight loss pill. People always talk about what? They get on there, there's these fake testimonials, and they're like, I was so overweight, I tried every diet there was, I was, going to Atkins, and I was like eating dirt and putting a little bit of water on my tongue, and then, and nothing seemed to work, right? There's always these like drastic, crazy stories. And then rock bottom, right? I lost everything, and I was so fat, and blah, 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 blah. And then there's some discovery, right? And then I discovered this new pill, Olimbic, or, some fancy, French name or something for the new pill, right? And then they're like, and then everything happened all at once. I lost 30 pounds in 2 seconds, and it was a miracle. Oh, thank you so much, Olimbic, blah, 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 blah. So that form of marketing, the reason that it's been around for so long, the reason it's very cheesy, it's worked forever, the reason that it works is psychology, it's basic psychology. Because here's the thing. People are not ever going to be motivated to make a change, boom, unless they know that there's a problem. And how do they know that there's a problem? If you point at them, people are very defensive. If you point at that same guy and say, you're fat, you're lazy, you're stupid, get up and go take this pill, they're not going to do it because they're going to feel attacked. They're going to feel defensive. If I tell you, hey, you're broke, you need to quit your 9 to 5, you need a life of freedom, passion, fulfillment. If you need it, you suck. If I told you that, you would get defensive and you would say, man, Joel's an a-hole. Why would he say that to me? I never say that, right? I never call people that, never say that. Instead, I just put it in my marketing. in the sense of, or in a fashion of, I make it into a story. That way people can relate to it, and that way they can put themselves into the story. They can put themselves into the picture. Think about it again. Think about why Rocky works so well. Why those music competition reality shows always talk about the downside of the V. I was like, I was down and out. I was this. Because most people have hit those lows in their life. Most people see Rocky as the everyman. Like, we remember what it's like, that some of us still do, to struggle, be blue collar from Philly, a fighting guy. And it's like, you can relate to it. So once you can put yourself in their shoes and you can relate to them, the discovery, the upward part, right? This part right here, let me make this blue. This part right here, this upward trend of like things started getting so much better. I made 10K that first month. That part doesn't feel so far-fetched. This is the biggest mistake that marketers, all marketers, especially affiliate marketers, do. They get into a program, they get into a course, the guru lies to them and teaches them, just talk about making money, talk about making money, talk about making, you can make 10K per month, you can make this much, you can make this much. It's all good, talk about positive stuff all the time. It's all good. But what it does is it creates a Me Too offer. It creates this Me Too content. And if all you talk about is the positive, nobody can relate to that. Think about it. Nobody's going to be able to relate to that because they're not at the point where they're making 10K a month. They're not making a six-figure income online. They're not making $100 a day or whatever content you're out there making. They're not doing that yet. So the more you sensationalize it, the more you make it sound so extreme and off the wall and like, you can do this, you can be a millionaire overnight. They're going to think you're phony. They're going to think you're a scam. They're going to think you're a fraud. They're going to think like, oh, none of this which I like to blame that and say that that's probably the biggest problem we have in this industry because nobody talks about their real story. I won't say nobody, but a lot of times people only want to show the highlight reel. Here's my income proof. Notice on this channel, I don't show all of my income stuff from this month or last month. I show it sometimes just to show you how I'm doing. But for the most part, I don't even like doing that stuff. And also, it's not relatable to most people. It's like, oh, that's impossible. You can't do that. Right? And then I would just like, you wouldn't be able to relate to me. You would say, oh, that guy's phony. That guy's, some from corporate America or something. You would just paint it off and in your mind and just shove it off as like, something is different about that guy than me. So it's not possible for me. I want things to be possible for you. And in all your marketing, whether you're in weight loss, relationships, whatever, you need to make sure you're telling this story where first you're talking about the problem. If people don't know that there's a hole in their shoe, they're not going to be motivated to take action. And there you have it. So marketing in general, especially affiliate marketing, it's not your product, it's not your service, not your thing that you're selling. I can sell anything under the sun. It doesn't matter what it is. And so can you, as long as you remember that structure. Start with the problem first, then the discovery. The rock bottom is the thing, whether it's your story, someone else's story. It does help if you buy the product, if you see how it works for you. Then you're better able to convey like how it helped you achieve the thing. Doesn't matter if it's makeup, doesn't matter if it's dog grooming. I don't care what niche you're in. If you're able to tell a story, it's like, here's where I was, here's what was happening to me, here's why I was down and out or upset, or my dog didn't, kept chewing up my socks or whatever stuff you have in your story. When you tell that first, people are able to place themselves into that story and say, wow, that's like me. And if I buy that product too, then I will then achieve those things that this person is talking about. When all you're talking about is how great a product is, nobody buys it. Nobody believes in that message. So I want to get away from this. Here's how to build 10 million followers. None of that matters if you can't convert them into sales. So think about your content strategy. Okay, every guru on the planet is going to say how to make, have 100,000 followers and keep posting. It's hogwash. They just want you to just waste your time and burn yourself out and build up their list, okay? That's all they want to do. But I'm telling you how to get sales. The content gets sales by you structuring it with this V, okay? It's one of the most powerful content strategies there is. That being said, watch this video, stick to the rest of my channel, and keep watching more. I'm the infamous Joel, and I'm out.